Welcome to your new favorite band, the podcast brought to you by the LA Maybe. And now, your hosts, Dallas Dwight and Drizzle Silvera.
What's up, everyone? I'm just trying to compose myself.
It's not working well.
Welcome to another episode of your new favorite band. I'm Drizzle Silvera. I think this is episode 34 now?
34.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And you'll see there's some crazy stuff in the podcast studio today. We'll get into that a little bit later.
We have lots of toys today.
Yeah.
I'm Dallas Dwight. What's up? This is your new favorite band, the podcast brought to you by the LA Maybe. Thanks for being here with us. Episode 34, like Driz said, we're going to be doing some fun stuff today.
It's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah. It's going to be really fun.
And everything that we do will be made available to everyone
With
afterwards.
this box.
With this wonderful little box right here.
One of my friends
If you have a Quad Cortex, you're in luck.
One of my friends texted me today and was like, "You'll never guess what I did." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "I got a Quad Cortex."
You were
I
like,
need to screenshot
glad
that.
you made the right
I need
decision.
to screenshot that and send it to Neural DSP and be like, "See, we're making sales."
That's awesome. Dude, I honestly, I know a lot of people who've gotten it because of
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
and you.
Yeah, we talk about it all
Mostly
the
me,
time.
but yeah.
Yeah, she was the one I played with Rock of Ages with, and I had it there.
Oh,
And so I was
awesome.
constantly throughout the thing when we had downtime, I was like, "Yeah, this thing's awesome. You can blah 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 blah." Like, took her over a year to get it, but she got it.
Yeah, man, I've been saying the same thing. Sparkling water.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, it's one of my favorite guitar implements ever devised.
Oh yeah, and I love the floor model. Someone asked me the other day, I have the Kemper and the Quad. Why do I use one or the other? And I was like, it's pretty much just laziness. My Kemper just stays in my studio and it's plugged up already. I don't have to take, and this one just stays in the backpack ready to go to gigs. That's pretty much it. They both sound great.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So-
I would have no qualms with either, except when you get into UI type stuff.
Yeah, yeah. The
I mean,
Kemper's a
Kemper's
lot better
not
now because
bad.
you can get the rig manager. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your computer.
Yeah.
And the manager's not, or the thing in the Kemper itself isn't so bad once you kind of understand it, but it's it's not really intuitive. This is a little bit more intuitive for sure. Although there's some stuff about this thing that's kind of buried in settings menus and stuff that's a little bit like, ugh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you'll learn something finally, and then an update comes out, because
Yeah.
it's still very young, and it's, you know,
What's the core OS
guess.
they have now? Is it like 1.4 or something?
I'm not sure. I think it's 1.4 or something like that.
It's so really new. It's not even 2. Kemper's on 8.7 or something I just downloaded. And they're still doing stuff like, hey, here's a bunch of new features. It's like, I've had my Kemper since 2014 when it came out. I was one of the first people that had it. I had it within a year of it being available for sure.
Wow. And it's
Yeah.
still going strong. I mean, I go over
Yeah.
to your studio, and it's
Yeah,
chugging
it's a
away.
little slow on the boot up and boot down, but like any old computer, you boot it up, it takes a minute. It probably takes it a good 60 seconds to kind of turn on. And once it's on, it's just no issues. It's good to go, rock solid. And I keep it all. It sits in my rack, and all the cables run in the back, and it just stays there, running stereo to my rig all the time, USB to the computer all the time. Everything's set up so I can just literally hit record and go.
Yeah.
And I have rig manager on the computer. I never even touch the Kemper. I just control it from there.
That's awesome. Yeah,
And,
for sure.
It's nice. But today's not about the Kemper. It's about the Quad.
Yeah, it's about the Quad and some other big announcements that we're going to get into before we kind of start playing around with these toys we got on the table.
Yeah, sure. So today, the day we're recording this, not the day it comes out, the UK tour dates for our December 2022 tour have been officially announced. So
If the Drizzle internet works.
it does not. I have it turned off, but I can chain to my phone.
Well, that's
And we can go to
pretty awesome there, actually.
lamaybe.com/tour. Spent a lot of time on this page today. You ready for this? Ready how long we have to scroll to get through these dates, Driz?
Just a little while, Here, keep still scrolling. There we go.
All right, so everything kicks off December 3rd. That's a Saturday. Winter Rocks 2022. We're excited for that festival. We'll be in Sheffield, United Kingdom. December 4th, we head to Wales, Crumlin, at the Patriot. By the way, if I say any of these the way a UK person would not say them, then I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. December 5th, Monday, we're in London at the Hope and Anchor. Tuesday, we have off in and around London. That'll be cool. 7th, we make our triumphant return to one of our favorite venues in the entire world,
the Waterloo,
Waterloo
dude.
Music Bar in Blackpool, December 7th, 2 days before my birthday. December 8th, we're at Night Train. No affiliation with Guns N' Roses or any tribute bands. Bradford, United Kingdom. That's December 8th, 1 day before my birthday. December 9th. That's the day, my friends.
That's your birthday.
That's Dallas'
and the
30th
Brickyard
birthday, and we're at the Brickyard in Carlisle. Just kidding. It's
Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Okay, I was about to say, dude, no. There's
And
no
then-
way all these words you know flawlessly, and then you go to that one. It's Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Isn't there a Carlisle, South Carolina somewhere or something like that?
Could be. Yeah. Honestly, though, I wouldn't put it past the UK people to be like, it's Carlisle. You're just like, every word I think is said one way is not at all said that way.
It's pronounced Carlisle.
It's like that old meme. It's like, do British people have mac and cheese, or do they call it like patty wackles and chonkers or something? You know what I mean? It's one of my favorite memes. Another one of my favorite memes, it has a picture of a bottle of water, and it says, bottle of water. And then it has a picture of a bottle of water with a UK flag next to it, and goes, bottle of water. I love that.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, but we love our UK friends. So December 9th is my birthday. Yes, we're in Carlisle, United Kingdom. That's about halfway from... It's like up... I say halfway. It's halfway from, I think, like Sheffield-ish. But it's up north a ways, on the way into Scotland. A little bit out from that, if I remember my UK geog. And then, just by sheer happenstance, we have the 10th and 11th off. So we're going to be having fun. And the 12th, we're at Bannerman's in Edinburgh, Scotland for once. We're finally going to make it there. So I'm thinking, just looking at our schedule, I'm thinking what we're probably going to do is after we play in Carlisle, we're going to jet on up to Edinburgh and stay there for probably 3 days.
Sounds good.
That'd
I'm
be dope, man.
I'm ready to go to Scotland, man.
Yep, December 13th, we are in Norwich, however they say it, B2 venue. That starts at 7, we think. December 14th, we're at the Canvas. That's in Bournemouth, United Kingdom. And then we finish it all up December 16th at the Cobblestones in Bridgewater. We've been there before. We will be there again December 16th, Bridgewater. We'll see you there. Head on over to lamaybe.com/tour. Scroll down, get your tickets. All the tickets for all the shows you can find at lamaybe.com/UK tour. That is the letter U, the letter K, and TOUR. You can also just click on anywhere on those.
Also
ticket
pronounced tour, not
Yep.
tour.
It's not tour. That's TORE. That's a different word. This is tour.
Like I'm gonna tore your neck off, son.
You don't go to the mall. You go to the mall, and also just add an R to that. Tour.
Yeah.
You can also click on the poster. Anyway, the tickets are going to be readily available. Tickets are £12 for all the shows except for London. I think the London show is £15. That's the only one that's different. So, all that being said, let's move on to our second announcement. The Dirty Damn Tricks Deluxe Edition is officially available now everywhere. Wherever you listen to music, go listen right now. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, something we've never heard of, TikTok probably. Wherever you are, this thing is. So go over there. We know you've heard Dirty Damn Tricks. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't.
Also, you can get hard copies from the website.
Yep.
Which also goes straight to us, which is awesome.
Yes.
Streaming, not so much, but we're happy to have you stream the music as well. Please just go support it.
If you guys want hard copies, we have a limited amount of vinyls left. We have a lot of signed CDs left, and we have a essentially unlimited amount of just the jewel cases. So head on over there. Check out some music. Make sure you crank those last 6 tracks, those bonus tracks. That's the whole point of the deluxe. You've heard the first 10. So that's what we're doing. And we are doing it.
Dude, the boner tracks, man.
Yeah, the 6 boner tracks are good. We got a lot going on in our world right now. We're about to, I don't know when this comes out, but as I'm sitting here right now, across from you, we're about to go to Oklahoma for a weekend run that's going to be a lot of fun. We got the KISS Cruise coming up. We got the UK tour coming up. And finally, all this stuff can be announced so we can actually talk about it.
I know. Dude, wow. So much stuff.
So, beyond that, we're writing, we're recording, we're getting mixes back. There's a lot of things happening at once. So,
not to mention planning, some epic things that I probably can't even say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, did we lock that date in? I think we locked that date in.
I don't know.
Let me take a look here. Yeah, we did lock that date in, and it is...
22nd?
There it was. Yeah. That's October, right?
Yeah, I feel like it was October, right?
Why isn't it there? Did it get moved? Well, we're looking at my calendar anyway. We're going to put it on here now. How about that?
All right. So it's going on the calendar.
Oh, I can't because the internet's off.
And Well, basically,
Well, we announced it last episode, and actually something changed. So we are here to re-announce it, and that is the video for... There it is. Yep, good, updated. The video for our new song, Down to Fight, the music video. We're going to be filming it Saturday, October 22nd. It's going to be in the Charlotte area somewhere. What happened to my screen back here, bruh?
I don't know, bruh.
So, Saturday, October 22nd, if you can make it out, if you're in the Charlotte area, if you aren't and you want to fly in, drive in, whatever you want to be in this absolutely epic music video that we have planned, we would love to see you there. It's going to get crazy. We're probably going to have you sign some sort of waiver. And
Please RSVP as well. So reach out.
Yeah, let us know. We're super available.
Socials.
Yep. Email.
Email.
Yep.
If you don't know any of that, you can go to the website, lamaybe.com.
Yeah, it's all there. Socials are super easy. Email me, just dallas@lamaybe.com. And we'll get you on the list. We'll get you set up. We'll let you know maybe a little bit ahead of time what kind of the plan is, what to expect. And there'll be lots of free pizza, lots of free beer. So head on over there. We'll see you there. That's October 22nd. Right before we get on the
Officially
Kiss
locked
Cruise.
in. That's what we're doing.
Aside from working hard and shooting these videos because they can be grueling, it'll be a long day. We're just gonna be hanging out, man. You'll be hanging out with us, be having a good time, cracking jokes, cracking laughs. That's not a thing.
Cracking laughs, dude.
Cracking laughs, dude. I'm just over here cracking laughs all day, every day.
That's
But-
what I do.
Our music video shoots are really fun, I would say.
Oh, dude, we have
We've had
a
a blast
blast,
with
man.
all of them, and some of them are more grueling than others, and it is a lot of work. It's I don't know how else to say it. How do you feel?
Yeah, a lot of work, but it feels good at the end, you know?
Yeah, you got it, and then you start seeing some footage, and you're like, ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, and the drone footy.
Drone footy. Yep.
I love me some drone footy.
Drone footy. Nice. Cool. I think that about does it for the announcements. October 22nd. Put it in your calendars. We'll announce it on socials and stuff too. Cool. Shall we move into phase 2?
Yeah, I think phase 2 is probably a good thing to move into. We're getting a little adjustments here. I must be
There we
sagging. That or my spine's compressing, and I'm just kind of slowly.
Yeah, just compressing out of the weight of the
listing.
world. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in a band as busy as we are, and you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, you're gonna have back problems.
Yep.
It used to be just you.
Yep. But I remember that old joke. We don't make that joke anymore.
It's like, hey Dallas, how's your back today?
Yeah. Now it's the future's bright joke.
Yeah, dude, the future's bright. Yeah,
Our future's bright. Our back's broken. We're blind and
but it's because our backs are broken that our future's bright.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna show up blind and looking like a hag, but we're gonna make it.
But it feels good.
Yeah. We can't move
Yeah.
on stage anymore. We're gonna be sitting there like, yeah. It's not gonna be great. I had someone in mind,
Your
but
new
I'm not
nickname's
name
gonna
him.
be Crip. Yo, Crip.
Crippy. Crippy Jones. Let's do this.
All right, guys. So as you can see here, we've got this wonderful orange TH30, 30-watt twin channel amplifier, all tube. And what you can't see in the background over here is my 2-Notes Torpedo Captor X. All right, this 2-Notes Torpedo is a load box, and it has a bunch of cool features in it. And basically, you can take and plug an amp without a speaker cabinet, not blow it up, because it's got a load on it. Here we go. Let's turn it on. Here we go. So you can kind of hear it there.
Making sure our audio's
Just
good.
the gain.
Looks a little hot, huh?
That's pretty hot, yeah.
Bring it down. There we go. Cool.
God, that sounds good. Just right off the bat.
So what are we hearing right now?
So right now, let me pull up these settings. I'm going to switch the camera angle as well. So right now, I'm pulling up the app that connects to my 2-Notes Torpedo Captor X. And right now, I have a virtual cabinet. Right there is the Silver Jubilee IR. Basically, it's an impulse response of a Marshall Silver Jubilee.
Yeah.
I've got
By the way,
a-
we should say this process is essentially what we do to record our music.
Oh, yeah.
So this is
And this is how we get our captures, too, that we play live with our Quad Cortex.
This is you're really getting a nice inside look here.
Yeah, so this is like really, literally, we're walking you through how we track our stuff.
And
Because
why
we're not really tracking with the Quad Cortex.
No.
We're tracking with real amps.
But this also is why we don't have to show up with big speaker cabinets and all this stuff. We show up with just this. This is the process.
Yeah.
Of how we make that happen.
Exactly. So, we've been told many times now at this point, dude, your amp sounded so good.
So good to see people playing with real amps, bro. And then we're just playing with the quad.
And it's kind of true. It is kind of true. It's a capture of so anyways,
capture. That was fun.
Capture. Yeah. So anyways, I'm running this app. This is connected to my 2 Notes Torpedo Captor X. It is an 8 ohm load. So I've got two microphones on it. You can move them around and stuff, but I kind of have a general setting that I like for the episode today.
What are the 2 microphones?
I have a Ribbon 121. So it's a Royer 121 essentially, and Sennheiser 421. So just called it Dynamic 421 on here for copyright property reasons. Sennheiser, you can't actually just call it that. But I just did. So sorry.
We can.
Yeah, we can. The actual manufacturer can't. And then you can scroll over here. You can, after you choose where you want your mic placement to be, what mics you want, what cabinet you want. You can go in and EQ. You can choose how dry or wet you want your enhancements. Body is kind of like lows and highs. Thickness is lows. Brilliance is highs, kind of like your attack. You can choose different types of reverbs. As you can see right here on that drop menu. You can't really see everything on there. It's kind of hard, but just believe me when I say that's what it is. And you can choose how dry or wet you blend in your room or your reverb. And I have it in dual mono output right now because we're actually going to, at the end of this capture, be comparing the amp to the actual Quad Cortex and see how well it did.
Right. They call that A-Being, so we'll go between one, go between the other. And actually, when we get there, don't tell me which one you're at.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll just kind of do as blind of a test as we possibly can.
Dude, it's going to be epic.
And then I will try not to look, but the audience absolutely won't know which one you're clicking. So
yeah, for real. All right, so without further ado, I'm just gonna have Dallas play a little bit. I'm gonna switch between 2 speaker cabinets, and we're gonna kind of get an idea of which one we would want more. So here's the Silver Jubilee. We kind of like that. All right, that's the Silver Jubilee. Here it is with some room ambience. And here it is without. All right, now let's go to the next one. Let me make sure I save that. Save. So I can actually go back to that preset. So what I'm doing in the actual app is I'm saving the cabinet and all the settings that it was on with exactly where it's at. Right. So now I can scroll over to my next capture or my next cabinet. Sorry, not capture. And this one is an actual orange cabinet. This one has a condenser 87 and a 121 on it. There's a little bit of room ambience. And a little less. So it's really cool. You can add that in either on the device, like the actual physical hardware device, or software through the app. You can actually go in and turn on the dry wet or not.
Makes sense.
Which is really cool. It's really sweet. All right, so after having listened to the 2 cabinets, Dallas, which one would you say you want to go ahead and capture?
Well, they both sound good.
They both sound really good. Do you want more of well, let's just go between the 2 one more time.
Okay. Quickly this time.
Quickly this time. Jubilee. Orange cabinet.
I like the Jubilee.
All right. Do you want to add any enhancement to that?
No, let's keep it bone dry going in.
Let's keep it bone dry.
So we can add all that in post, right?
You can.
Because you wouldn't want to, I assume you probably wouldn't want to print that into the capture. Because then you can't take it out later.
I like to print, not wetness or effects. I like to print my, enhancing the tone
Right.
like I would want to hear it on a studio. So like obviously if you throw mics and stuff, run it through some pre's, you're going to EQ it before you actually
Right.
record
Yeah, I was
that
talking
final.
about the room specifically.
Yeah, no, not that. But as far as like with the sound, do you want to hear more body? Do you want to hear?
It definitely could maybe is a little top end. It's a little maybe muffled. Yeah, I like that, but maybe that's a bit much. Yeah, sounds good.
That sounds really nice.
I'm gonna not play like real riffs.
I know, right? Get those copyright strikes.
Yep. Copyright already.
Almost, dude. It probably is like
YouTube's
so
like,
good
"What?
now.
What? The YouTube elves ears are perking up.
Interest is
Do
definitely
it! Don't you do it? That's what they're
interest
doing.
is definitely peaked on there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you go.
Copyright strike.
Oh, he's gonna
here
do
we
it.
go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
I stopped. All right.
Sue the fuck out of this motherfucker.
We're watching you, though, friend. We are watching you.
All right, so I'm going to save the Jubilee where
Don't
it's
you
at
play that last note.
because it sounds so nice. All right, so
It do.
it do. All right, getting over to this shot here. I'm going to go ahead and get this Quad Cortex ready to do a
Quad
capture.
needs a good little wipe down there.
It does because it gets used. You know, this thing gets used all the time because it's so amazing.
Yep. We're gonna need a couple more before it's all over, probably.
Yeah, dude, definitely. All right, here we go. Back to
All
this
right.
shot. All right, so it's really easy. There's 3 little buttons in the top corner. Click those, and you'll scroll down to where you see New Neural Capture. We're going to go ahead and hit that and follow the instructions. So I'm going to put the amp on standby for half a second. Take the instrument out, because it says now to plug the instrument into return 1.
We're plugging
And now
into
it's into return 1.
Okay.
All right?
We're done. Just kidding.
Next, we want to plug our output into our interface. So our interface,
Connections are very important.
it's
to people.
plugged in. And this is it right here.
So you've already done that.
I've already done that. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we want our capture out to go to the instrument. So now we're going to actually take this 1/4 inch.
Which is this guy here.
And I said instrument. I meant to say amp. We're going to plug it into the amp here.
Okay.
And at this point, we will be hearing no more Dallas's beautiful playing for
Thank
just a
God.
little bit.
Thank God.
Okay.
Are we going to be here in space?
So this is
alien
the
noises?
target. This is the target of our capture, and that is where it is plugged in. And then you go to the next, and it says plug your return. So my return is actually coming from my 2 Notes Torpedo Captor X,
Right.
and that's going back into
So
here.
This would normally be your microphone, but we're not using real microphones. We're using the Captor X,
Exactly. Yeah.
which is what that app was doing.
Yep.
You guys saw it.
All right. So here we go. That is already plugged in. I've already done my due diligence.
I've already done my due diligence.
So here we go.
It's a tough word.
Then
to
we
say.
hit next. Confirm. I have everything where I want it. Now, here's a really important thing I'd like to stress with this unit. If you're unsure about levels, just hit auto set and strum really hard. Like,
Do we need to
just,
do that?
Yeah, so we're going to actually go ahead and do that right now.
Also, if this is anything like the Kemper when profiling or capturing, if you have to play anything to test or finalize or anything, you don't want to be going like, you can't hear me, but like little stuff. You just want to like
Exactly.
just hard chords, big stuff.
So now we'll...
It's like it bugs me to no end when you go to check bass and the bass player goes like, doodly-doodly-doodly. It's like, no, dude, don't. Just give me like the lowest you got. Like,
So now we'll go ahead and do our full strums. There we go. Now we'll start capture. Woohoo!
all right. Buzz Lightyear's here.
I kind of want them to hear this because it's so crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't last very long. I'll turn it down.
checks 1138.
This is my favorite. The beep boop bops.
R2D2. Pretty sure this is an Avicii song.
Probably.
Sounds like someone's brushing a floor.
Once it gets,
We should learn that.
that would be so wild.
It's like a Buckethead riff.
And then it has the sanity check part of the capture check log, which is really cool. After that, it says sanity check.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's a lot like the Kemper with a few added noises. Those first, whoa, 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 that's all straight from the Kemper.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, 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 all that stuff.
And everyone,
Dude, when you're capturing a live amp that's super loud, that's nuts.
oh, dude, yeah. Like, you definitely heard all that.
Oh, yeah. Like,
But-
mega loud.
Yeah.
Like shaking the room, you know.
Now, when you're actually going through an amp with its speaker cabinet and you're capturing it with microphones.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, those speakers. Oh, dude.
Captured my friend's JVM. Just, yeah. Like, crazy loud.
So it's making its little, like, you'll hear the little buzzing and stuff like that as it finishes out the rest of the capture. All the noises are done. It's at 30%. It usually takes about 2 minutes for a full capture, from my experience.
Right.
Although it's been stuck at 30% for quite a while now, and I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Okay.
Not really.
How often do they just not work super well? The Kemper was like maybe 30, 40% of the time you'd have to redo it or something.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to redo this. The only time I've ever had that happen, though, with my captures have been with amps that have issues. So, like, when I actually Jesus Christ, dude. English today is, like, not my language. When I actually captured your AFD amp,
Yeah, I remember.
it was having issues. You'd turn it off and turn it on and be a different amp.
Yeah.
And then you turn it off and back on. And so I finally got a really killer capture of it.
That's the one I use now.
Yeah, and that's the one you use now. That's been the only time I've
Yeah, I
actually...
remember that.
No, it's still... There was an error during the sanity check stage. No signal detected or too low. Please go back to the calibration screen and make sure the level meters are at... Okay. So we actually have to go back to the calibration screen.
Okay.
So instrument...
Love me some calibration screen.
Instrument is correct.
We heard sounds a minute
Yeah,
ago, so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. That's good news.
So I'm actually sending that out to my monitoring, which is good. Okay. That's correct. Next. All right, so... see what's going on here. I think everything's looking good. Let me... Aha. So I had it on mic instead of instrument instead of mic. So now we'll go to auto set now.
Gonna be loud.
Keep going. Keep going, big. There we go. All right, so we're going to go back to the beep bop boops. That was my bad.
We're gonna
Shouldn't have
reboot,
overlooked that.
people. Reboot.
Here we go.
Sounds like someone banging on a door. We know you're in there.
Or someone having sex on a really old reverb tank.
Just hammering it.
Just fucking banging. Back to the beep bop boops.
Yeah, this is Drizzle's favorite part. You ready for this? This is actually kind of groovy.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking awesome.
All right.
Not going to lie. All right, so now we're at 32, 33, so it's progressing after the 30. Sanity check
Are we still sane?
is green now.
Well,
it's not red.
We weren't necessarily sane, but that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, rarely. All right.
I'm stuck in my head now.
Got a neural capture, dog. We got to come up with the neural capture rap song over that part. Go halftime. All shoulders.
Head stays exactly where it is.
Yep.
Just shoulders.
I remember doing that in the car in high school. Listening to Drop Down. Just
That was me and Daniel Kyrie used to do that all the time.
going, dude.
We used to play this song called "Wake Up" by Head PE, and I encourage you to go look it up. And we would play this song as loud as we could in my car driving into Sonic. It's not a song you want to play loud in your car for everyone to hear. By the way, I
Gotcha.
Go listen to it. Head PE, "Wake Up."
Head PE.
Yeah.
Is it like a story about getting head in PE? Or
No, HED, and then I think that's in parentheses, and it's a weird name, but they're like kind of new metal-ish, Limp
Okay,
Bizkit
gotcha.
type.
NU metal. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right, we're at 55%. Like I said, this
right.
takes a little bit of time. He's just checking out this app. He's like, dang, I should have gotten this instead. But I've
This
got
is
the
where
aux.
where do we hit delete all?
Dude, I would be so mad. I'd be like, that's the last capture I ever do for you. Yeah, so
It's
anyways,
like you deleted all on that guitar behind you.
I did. Actually, you know what? I'll get it down.
This is the Driz signature model.
It's got killer tone.
It's all about the wood, man. No
Yeah.
one knows that more than Driz. It's like, well, it's a little bit about the strings, though. You can, like,
It's all about the wood, dude.
I'm gonna show you how much about the wood it is. Here's my signature model. Who makes it? Some tree. I don't know. Like,
Some tree.
it's all about that wood, bro. You
Yes.
heard of Tome Woods?
So this is the greatest sounding guitar ever because of how much tone it exudes, because it's purely just wood.
Right.
Yeah. So
Pine.
that's like not.
It's just like a
not
pine.
That's not a common guitar
I
used
know.
in it.
It's
Or
just-
wood. I said guitar.
It's just like a pine tree from your backyard. You just had to remove. I'm gonna make a guitar out of this log I found that's rotting.
Just did it all with a knife, like
Yeah.
a Boy Scout knife.
Like one of those little like Swiss Army knives, the little red ones.
Yeah, man.
You couldn't cut yourself with those if you tried, dude.
Dang it! I don't want to be here anymore.
You could cut yourself sooner with a spoon than one of those things, dude.
Nothing against the Swiss, you know.
I think you could
Except
puncture
for,
yourself with a spoon.
You know,
before
Bear Grylls makes better knives.
Right. Gerber has some good ones too.
Yeah, I think they make it for the Bear Grylls signature model. Yeah, Gerber does actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Bear Grylls. Hilarious. That name.
He's British too,
What's
man.
your name?
This is like
Lion Camps. What? Really?
this is my buddy over here, Bear Grylls.
We name ourselves after a cool animal and then an activity men like. Over there's mammoth weightlifting.
Then we got Wolverine anal. Just
In a different direction with that. They're just like the burliest looking guys. They're all like 6'10".
oh,
we at?
guess what?
Sweat.
Sweat. All right, here we are, dudes. We have made it. We are now going to A/B two different sounds.
Okay.
And I'm just going to scroll a little bit between reference and non-reference
So you don't even know, or?
so that nobody knows. That I know.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and check it out.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the other one.
Switch back and forth like as I play.
Okay.
That's nuts.
I've been switching back and forth that whole
While
time.
I was playing, he was, and I can see it switching, but I cannot read what it says. I don't know which one you're on, but I I can see when it switches.
Here we
'cause
go.
I see it light up.
So let's see if you guys can see this.
See that
Here's
light there?
Cortex here. That's reference. So that's the actual amp. That's the Quad Cortex's capture. All right. There you have it, folks. That's pretty impressive, right?
That is very impressive.
All right, so I'm thinking let's do. Okay, here's the catch. I'm going to at the end of this episode tell you my, I guess, profile
Social
name.
security yeah.
Yeah, social security number, all that kind of stuff.
Home address. Children's names.
Yeah, can't forget the children's
Right.
names. Yeah,
Photos.
photos. Yeah,
It's like little children mugshots.
I might the one you can't forget though is to pin on Google Maps and share the coordinates.
I've always wondered this. How tall is a kid? You got to be like 2 feet something.
Depends on the kid.
Yeah, but like, how tall is one of your kids? Just pick one.
I mean, all my kids are actually pretty tall. So Joe is like right around 4 foot,
That's hilarious.
and he's like 5.
It just sounds so funny as an adult. You know, adult heights.
Yeah.
And you hear someone's like, "Oh, she's 3'7". You're like, "What the?"
Well, here's something crazy. My son's 5.5. He's like 4 feet tall, and my mom
Already-
is 5'3".
Already does his.
My
taxes.
mom is 5'3".
Yeah.
So
He's actually gonna be one of those new IRS agents.
yeah, that's right.
Starts
That's right.
Monday.
Really starts screwing everyone, and like
Yep.
our band's just like they're like.
Yep. Starts Monday. It's good.
We see here, Mr. LA Maybe. It's like why are they Asian? Why
No, they're just kids. They're just.
are they Asian kids? Because they're good at math. No.
I love it.
That's a very common stereotype, I guess. All right, so what I'm going to do is save this, and I will, at the end of the episode, tell everyone where you can find me on the Quad Cortex app if you're interested in some of these tones. I do also have some other kind of fun things available there. I have some not available, but the ones from this episode will be available to everyone out there who has a Quad Cortex.
And we're gonna name it like YNFB or something.
Yeah,
YNFB
YNFB
Orange. How about
Orange
that?
JBL
Yeah.
Jubilee.
Perfect.
Yeah, YNFB Orange ONG probably, right?
Yeah. Ong.
Ong. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so
This will be like
This
if you
is-
found this. I'm just thinking of like I love thinking of like the off-brand names that they'll do. This one would be called Color.
color.
Yeah. It'd be like the Color amp. You know what I mean?
All
Because
right.
they can't say orange like we were talking about.
So here's the neural capture name official Y
Let them see you.
N. Let's see. Oh yeah, I had the camera cut there.
Did it double smash you again?
It probably double smashed
Did it
me.
double reverse
It
dog
double
you?
smashed me pretty hard. Okay, YNFB
We've all been there.
ONG JBLE for Jubilee.
Cherry Jubilee, and that's it.
All right, and my tag is always the same thing. It is a less than or equal to. No, it's just less than. And then it's 4 equals and a 3.
Why not an 8?
You know what? Because I'm not as original as you, I guess.
I think 8's the standard.
Well, either way, my tags are always the same. If you see
Yeah.
a less than, equal 3,
Right. You know it's
probably my tag.
it's Darnell.
So that one's saved. Let's go ahead and do one last capture.
Okay.
Okay. This time we're going to do the other
Okay.
cabinet. Okay.
Can we put them both? We can put them both in the same scene or the same
Yeah.
rig and scene, right?
Yeah,
Did I
we
say
can
that? Am I
we
using
can
the
do
right
that.
term? No, it wouldn't be the same scene. It would be the same. What would you call the preset?
Yeah, we can put one in
Preset
say,
then
in one
breaks
bank
into-
in
yeah.
one preset. Yeah.
The preset then breaks down into scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Making sure I got that right.
Yeah.
Terminology is
can-
important, kids.
We can definitely do that. All right. So, here we go. Cabinet number 2.
All right.
Exit.
And this one goes a little bit faster because we've already done it.
Exactly. So we go to new capture, Next. Confirm. Big strums with auto set.
It's not the time for a John Mayer blues licks.
Yeah, definitely not.
How about BB King?
All right. We now have our auto set completed. Now we're going to start capture. Here we go.
Beat boop,
My favorite
beat bop,
part.
boop.
You ready to beatbox, dog?
I'm ready to beat boop. Oh, yeah. Fight.
Where'd I go?
Is that my camera? I was connected the whole time. Oh, it disconnected somehow. I don't know why I did that. But you're back now?
I'm back. Oh, my favorite part. I got to say that every time.
All right, cool.
That was awesome. I love the machine gun blast.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of double
that's
kick
like
there.
we call that the Uzi. My favorite's like when you see the guys going like
Black gag 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 gag. Black gag gag.
it's like, yeah, that hand, that's a pretty deadly hand.
I hope you try to shoot me like that because you'll miss.
every time.
You empty a whole clip. You won't come anywhere near me.
You just take your glasses off.
Here's
and
how
you're
I'm going to avoid you. I'm going to stand right in front of you real still. You're not going to get anywhere near me, bud.
oh man. He just keeps coming at you, just like getting more mad, just like more
Just going for style. He's like,
like doing spins and jumps.
everyone around us is dead, but I'm just totally fine.
It's like a definite "you're a wizard, Harry" moment.
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes from American Dad, they go, Steven's up at a drug house, and he was told it was the Hogwarts American campus. I have to show you this clip after this, dude. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Hogwarts American campus.
Dude.
Oh shit.
Gotta find it.
Oh man. Oh. All right, we're at 59%, 10 away from the best number ever.
Dude, it's so funny.
Hey, we'll have a little mini party once we hit 69% here.
Okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let me know.
Be ready.
I'm ready.
Getting close. It better not just like go over that
But
number.
as soon as it hits 70.
If it goes from 67 to 70.
All right, you say
64.
go, and then you say stop when it hits 70. Ready?
All right.
What are we at?
We're at 65.
Okay.
66.
Okay.
67.
Deep breaths. This is what we play
8.
for.
All right, it's gone.
Cool. Yeah, that was good. We made it. My hat is slowly falling off of my head as we sit here.
Do I even have a... Yeah, I do have a hat on my head. It probably looks pretty bad after that crazy yell. Oh, man. This is pretty fun. It's going pretty slow.
Hats off to you.
So,
Hats
What's-
off to you for
what's-
taking your hat off.
what's your favorite capture we've ever done?
I like mine a lot because I use it the most, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, worth mentioning, he does all these, not me. I'm not bragging on myself. You do all of them.
I am the... I guess I'm more nerdy. I'm more
capture
nerdy
wizard.
in that way where I'm like just like in the weeds, just like
Yeah.
this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, and I like to avoid the weeds every chance
Sorry,
I could get.
that came off that way too because I'm like trying to hold back a burp. Oh, this is fucking awesome.
He wasn't even trying to do a voice.
No, I was not trying to do a voice. I was trying to hold back a burp.
Sorry, shit my pants.
Sound a little too much like you're sucking dick.
Yeah.
though.
Oops.
All
How
right.
much those Drizz signature models go for?
The
You just like sloppily write Drizz across like the body.
the pure tone ones.
It says Gibson at the top, even though it's clearly a Strat.
Yeah, Gibson pure tone. This is the pure tone series.
It says Gisbin.
Because everyone knows that all the tone comes from the wood.
Yeah.
These go for a wonderful rate of $6,900.
Okay.
No specific reason except for the value of the wood.
We just got to recoup the cost on what it makes to make it, and they get a little, minor profit of,
hey,
do
you know what time it is, Dallas? Do you know what time it is?
What?
It's time to fucking check this patch.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Let's do it.
Get this out of screen, out of frame, so they can't see what the switchings is. All right. So this is with the orange cabinet. Dallas, if you would.
I keep wanting to play real riffs, and I cannot. So I'll just continue doing my open chord AC/DC
You can do LA Maybe riffs.
True.
By the way, I've been switching this whole time.
Couldn't tell. Missed that last day, though.
Also, it is worth noting you are in standard tuning. All right. So now for the viewers, we're going to let them in and see. I've been switching the whole time. We're on the Cortex now. This is the capture. And now this is the reference. Cortex. Reference.
It's not fair if I change the chord.
I know, right?
Make it as blind as possible. I'm just going to play the same chord. That's pretty nuts. Let's try a different chord. Cool.
Okay.
That's pretty spot on.
Go ahead and save that one.
Spot on.
This one will be Y
In FB.
N F B
ONG. ONG. Orange.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, you got your orange. All right.
Let's get the camera on you while I write this out.
All right, listen up. Some people hate that sound. That's probably not good. It's just terrible.
BSM, what do they call it? BDSM? Just that BDSM shit? ASMR? Yeah, there we go.
Wow. What do they call it? ADHD? Love that. Love those ADHD videos. It's when they make the noises with the things, right? I love that.
It's so many people making videos about asthma. And it's just like, it's a serious disease,
I don't think there's
dude.
anything funny about having asthma at all. And there's billions of videos on it. It's ridiculous. I have probably suffered from asthma at one time as well. It's an autoimmune disorder, and I don't appreciate you smacking your lips at me.
Just keep at it.
It's a lot of whispering. Like, today we're going to be talking about...
All right, I'm killing this amp now. Killing it. All right, guys. Well, Driz here. Thanks so much for coming along this ride today of doing an actual... Here's the thing you got to realize about this. We did this like live on air. So no edits. What you watch has been done right before your eyes.
Except the part where we heavily edit it to make it fit our agenda.
Yes, I mean, we do have an agenda. Yeah.
Right. And we heavily edited this to fit that.
Heavily.
But aside from that, this is all unedited, raw, authentic.
Yep. We have not gone into a studio, chopped up stuff. I mean, all we have to... we're literally just like rendering a video and putting it on YouTube.
Yep.
Live. This is essentially as live as you can get without, actually watching it while it happened.
Bingo, bango.
Yep.
That's my phrase now.
Exactly. So to all the free viewers out there, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
If you really like what you've seen, if you want to support us, please head on over to lamaybe.com/VIP, and you can sign up for $7 a month and become a member and have access to all our back catalog of
everything.
So,
That's lamaybe.com/VIP.
And you can become a Viper.
Correct. A Vipper.
So if you want to continue to see what we're going to do, we're going to make a preset
like
here with
a
scene with the two captures we just did, and kind of throw some stuff on there and see what we can come up with. And this will be available to our Vipers
And anyone else as well
Yeah.
with a Quad Cortex cloud account. Which you could actually just make the
Oh, yeah, that's right. So before we do go, I do have to let people know my Quad Cortex
That's true.
username. So you can find me
It's at
on the
Drizzle
actual
Lamb,
app.
right?
Yes, exactly. It's Drizzle and then all uppercase LAM, I do believe. Yep. So it's capital DRIZZLE, no spaces, all uppercase LAM.
That's Drizzle Lamb.
Yep. And
Lamb.
if you like what you hear, go check it out.
Cool.
All right. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching the latest episode of your new favorite band. This is the end of the free content.
But if you want to unlock the full uncut versions of every episode, head over to lamaybe.com/VIP and sign up for our membership. For $7 a month, you'll get extended episodes of our podcast, a bonus episode every month, plus exclusive merch. You'll also be supporting us and helping us continue to stay on the road and make new music. And for that, we're eternally grateful. So thank you.